Hi guys, so today you could be doing whatever you want, but today I'm going to be doing it's hot as balls outside, full face makeup look tutorial. Like, it's so hot, I'm thirsty too. We luckily had a big storm last night and I had curled my hair, but it's so humid that it's starting to go flat, and that's why my bangs are back. Yes, I am aware that I have a big forehead, but it is just too humid out to try to rock some bangs. I curled my hair so that way when I go outside and it starts to flip on its own, I've already helped it along. So these are my go-to, my face is gonna melt off products. So the first thing, I already moisturized my face, and now I'm gonna put a lot of under eye moisturizer underneath. This is just the Allergenist. I got this as like one of those Sephora Beauty Insider samples. And the reason why you want to moisturize it even when it's really hot out is that according to science, if you don't moisturize, or when you moisturize, your skin doesn't try to then hydrate your face, so you won't bring out as much natural oils. So the next thing I'm going to do is use this Stila Stay All Day 10-in-1 HD Beauty Balm. I like this stuff for really hot days because it's really, really tacky. Oh my god, I forgot my lighting. Better? I can only use the one side of my lighting because my camera, the battery is being weird, so I have to have it plugged in. So is what it is. If one side of my face looks shinier and better, I will just angle. So we're gonna prime that, and I'm gonna prime my eyes while I'm priming Urban Decay Primer Potion. So it has been so hot in Ontario this week. Luckily last night we had like a huge storm. There were funnel clouds in certain areas of the region, and it has cooled things off a little bit. We are going to our Rib Fest this afternoon, so we'll be outside, and I really hope that we don't get rained out. It was sunny there for a little bit. Okay, so one of the problems with it being humid is you won't feel like your makeup is sinking into your skin, which is kind of how I feel now. I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Infallible foundation because this is kind of my longest lasting foundation that I have. That primer smells like plasticine. And I'm gonna use a damp beauty blender, and I find that on hot days I'm better off using a beauty blender because it kind of pounces the product right into your pores. If all you have is a brush, you just put on thinner layers. So don't goop on a whole bunch at once. The key to a hot day makeup is layers for a full face. So this would be like if you're going to a wedding, or if you live down south and you want to go out for the night. So there's one thin layer, and then I'm just going to add another thin layer to my areas that need slightly more coverage. So like most people, that is my chin, nose, and center of my forehead. That's where I get acne and redness and all of that super fun stuff. So like I said, this is my most bomb-proof foundation I have right now. This is going to be the longest video ever, so if you're not down for watching me put on makeup forever, then click off, move on with your life. Okay, so my most bomb-proof concealer is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. Today I grabbed Creamy Ivory, and you just kind of squish it up into this thing. The applicator is not my favorite, but it has this great peachy color that really neutral. Oh, I've squeezed out way too much. I'm just gonna, again, where I find I get the most yuckiness. And I'm gonna start off with patting this in with my fingers, because that kind of, I guess, warms up the product a little bit, even though it is hot in here. With this window open to let the sun shine in, and my studio lights on, and the fact that I just had a shower, it gets really hot. Yes, I film in my bathroom because I don't got myself a beauty room. So again, I'm gonna take my beauty blender to kind of press this into my skin. And that, to me, is the most important part of budge-proof makeup, is making sure that it is blended correctly. Now to make my blush and highlighter stick, I'm actually gonna use cream products before I use powder products. So this is just a Tarte Natural Cheek Stain, and I'm using it on a stippling brush by MAC. I wish I had a smaller one. This one's pretty big and it sheds apparently. But this will give you a nice glow underneath your powder. And stippling blushes are brushes, not blushes, are so far the only way I've been able to make cream products really blend and work for me. So there's that, and to get a good highlight glowing, I'm gonna use this little sample of Benefit's What's Up. This is one of the best cream highlighters on the market, I think. And because I'm gonna be putting powder over top, I'm gonna be layering this on immensely. And again, I'm just gonna take my stippling brush. I'm gonna start with my cheeks so I can get a lot of that pink off, and then I'm gonna wipe it off on my hand before I blend down my nose and at my Cupid's bow. Look at this shedding. My own hair is sticking to my face. My legs are sweating my moisturizer off. Like, it is just hot. Now I could totally piece out the door right now, but this is a full face tutorial. So to set my under eyes, I'm gonna use this IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Powder. This powder is great unless you are going to be doing like a professional photo shoot, because it's an HD powder and you will get that Nicole Kidman, like, is that Coke around her nose or is that makeup powder look? I think it's happened to Lindsay Lohan too, but it really causes crease-proof makeup. So this is going all over my face as my powder, just because it's sheer. And I'm using an e.l.f. blush brush. I really like this brush for this powder. Oh, I got a little bit heavy-handed there. Can you see? So, what I like about this is you can still see the warmth of the blush through, but it really does set your makeup really well. Oh, I made such a mess with it. The only thing is these type of containers, like, I don't know how companies can make them less messy with loose powder, but so already my face feels less sweaty, and you really have to make sure that is pressed in. So you're gonna be like, wow, you're going to town with that brush, but you don't want to look like you have white powder on your face anywhere. I actually can't remember if I primed my eyelids. I think I did, but I'm gonna use a little bit more because I can't remember. Urban Decay Primer Potion on my eyelids, all the way up into my eyebrows. And for my bomb-proof eyebrow, I'm going to be using my Stila Stale Day eyebrow pen. This thing is like, I'm pretty sure I could swim with it. It is just bomb-proof, so gonna try, see if I use a smaller mirror, if I don't cover myself up like I have a habit of doing. And I'm gonna fast forward. I actually have just linked a video down below or on my channel while using this product, so I am gonna fast forward through this. Okay, so apparently today my eyebrows decided that they were going to be large and in charge. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit while I do the eyes. Hello. Oh, it's hot. See, this is why I curled my hair, so it could get like piecey and sweaty and I wouldn't have to worry too much about it. Okay. So again, we're going to layering. We have already primed, and now I'm putting on the super, super thin layer of the MAC Painterly Paint Pot You can also, if you have soft ochre, if you have more of a yellow tone skin, I find this one is the most universally flattering. And I'm literally just putting this in the thinnest layer. You often will see a lot of people on YouTube using this in a really thick layer. You want your makeup to last. You want really thin layers of product. Apparently, unless you are my eyebrows today, because dang, they thick. Well, it is what it is. Okay, and then I find that cream eyeshadows last the longest, these like stick things. So this is what I'm gonna use to make my eye look. So I'm gonna start with down here with the rose gold. These are by Laura Mercier. These are the ones from her Christmas. And I'm just gonna use this Sonia Cusick stippling brush to spread my product around. And I just find that these are kind of sweat proof and bomb proof. And because I use that L'Oreal Lumi concealer type thingy underneath my eyebrows, I don't really feel like I need to worry about an underbrow highlight. This is the one in Moonstone. This is my favorite, which is why it's so freaking beat up. And I'm gonna put this all over my lid. If you want a drugstore option of this color, it would be the Maybelline Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze, which to me is such a taupe color, not a bronze, but... And I'm just using my fingers to pat this one into my eyelid. It's so pretty. And I'm just gonna darken up the center a bit or make it bright, whatever. Add more product. When this runs out, this is definitely going to be a rebuy. And I do not reach for it enough. Again, deepen up that middle. I can't even roll it up because these do crumble. You have to be so gentle with them. And I'm gonna put that rose gold as my inner corner highlight, and again just kind of smash it in there by warming up the product with your fingers and kind of smashing it in there. It I find it again makes the product last longer, and then to just get that kind of seamless crease, we're going to dab, 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 dab with this stippling brush. Okay, now to add some drama, I'm gonna take this in Cocoa, which is like a super dark brown, and we're going to go on the outside corner of the bottom of our eye and the top of the eye. Just like that, just like a V. And then we're gonna take a smudger brush, which I'm hoping is not too dirty because I forgot to clean it. And we're just gonna smudge this around. But this is what's gonna give us that dramatic all day. And you can even take the brush and pick up a little bit of product. I find that's a little bit easier for the inner corner. And this is super smudgy. And that's what I think makes it good, is how smudgy it is. See? And again, you can just take your finger. Your fingers sometimes are absolutely your best tools. And then I'm gonna use the same smudger brush on Moonstone, Where'd You Go, My Little Friend? And put some of that on there. And put that on the rest of the so super smudgy, super messy. I think messy, smudgy eyes can be really sexy. And then this way, if it's really hot and your eyes start to sweat, you don't have to worry that all your makeup is melting off because it already has that kind of melted off look. And I think this makes your eyes look really big. So again, Other side. Just in a V. Oh, that's, I got a little bit sloppier. Let's see if I can save it. If you find that it's a little bit darker on one side, you can take a clean brush. This, I think, is a concealer brush. I don't know, I've had it since high school from the Body Shop, but you can use that to kind of smudge it out even more. This smudger brush is by XoXo. It is great. I really recommend it. I really like XoXo brushes. They're a great drugstore brush and you can get them on sale. And this one I kind of went up higher into that corner. So we're gonna mimic that, and then you can take this, again, the Sunny Cusick brush, and really blur out our corners. And then if you feel like you've gotten a little bit too rammy, you can again take that L'Oreal Lumi concealer and kind of shape. Oh, I just like the pen. Like, this concealer actually does not work as a concealer. They call it a highlighter, but I like the pen. I need to find another pen option. So I just want to smudge this out a bit more. Really, blending is the key here. Blend, 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 blend. Okay, and now I don't want black. I want my It Cosmetics brown eyeliner. All right, oh, you're right here, I'm really handy. So I'm gonna use this It Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner to tightline. And the bottom waterline. And then I'm gonna put on mascara. Obviously, if you could use waterproof mascara, that would be better for the summer, but I hate waterproof mascara. So I'm gonna use my Better Than Sex Upside Down mascara sample that I'm working through, that there will be a review and an end of tube coming up at some point, so keep an eye out for that. I'm going to cut this out because it's boring to watch somebody apply mascara. I'll be back. Okay, so that's the mascara. Unfortunately, I got like a huge glob of mascara on my face, so I'm gonna have to use my little tips and tricks. I do have a video on how to fix a mascara smudge. I will link it down below. So the next step is going to be bronzer, blush, and highlighter. I'm going to use my Rimmel waterproof bronzing powder. This stuff really does last. And I just kind of use it to warm up my face and to contour just a smidgen. Basically not to make me look like a flat zombie because I'm so pale. I don't tend to do a lot of contouring on really hot days because if it slides around, you will look ridiculous. All of a sudden, one cheekbone's here, one cheekbone's here. Your nose is extra crooked, even more crooked than my nose already is. So, no, let me move back a little bit. So there's the amount of bronzer, and then I'm gonna use my Budge Proof blush. This actually lasts for an entire 12-hour shift. This is a Stila Custom Color Self-Adjusting Coral. It don't self-adjust, that is big claim, Stila, but it does last a really long time and it's pretty. So by putting down that cream blush, you're gonna be like, well, that was a waste of a step, you're covering it. If this fades off, I still have that cream blush on underneath and I still have some color on my face so I don't look quite so flat. Sorry that I'm bouncing around. So. You may think that was a wasted step, but I didn't even realize I had that huge zit right there until I turned my head. What am I doing? You don't want to put the applicator right on an angry zit. And I don't really like to use my beauty blender on it either because I don't want that bacteria, but Yeah, that's better. So, and when it's hot out, I put a little bit more blush on my actual apples and my cheeks, because that's where your face flushes naturally, and then it all looks kind of seamless. And then for highlighter, I don't like to, well, actually, I'm gonna go a little bit heavier, liar, to make it look like I'm supposed to be sweaty and dewy. So I'm just using my Candlelight Too Faced Glow on this Luxie large angle brush. And I'm gonna basically strobe, which is a fancy word for highlighting. Just on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, on here, and a little bit on my chin, just what's left on the brush. And then for lips, I like a really, well, for one thing, I'm going to Rib Fest, so I want a fuss-proof lip, but I'm going to line them so that they stay more colored, and I'm going to use my Sublime Culture MAC lip pencil. That's not my favorite, but it costs money, so I'm going to use it. I just find their lip pencils are a little bit dry. It smells weird. And it's new, so don't be like, it's old. It's not old. I just think that there's better or as good of drugstore lip liners, and if you're just gonna eat and drink, you might as well buy the cheap stuff. So there's the lip, and then just because it's summer and I like me some pink, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Coloration Freshly Rosy. It's a very pretty pink color. Oops. So that's just about the finished look, other than I have to remove that mascara thing, and I have my MAC Fix Plus here, which again is going to add the dewiness to it. Just 3 squirts is more than enough. I see YouTubers spraying like 20. That is a waste of product, and it will actually make your makeup slide around. Like I said, it's light layers, but this is my full-faced, budge-proof look. This eyelash totally clumped, like fail. Look at this eyelash, it's so much nicer. So this should not move. This should stay on all day. And I should feel good about myself while I eat ribs and a churro. Churros. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new and some good tips for the really hot weather. And I hope you have a great day. Bye. Okay, so it is 10:05, and I know I said this video was done, but I thought I would just give a quick little update. This angle of this camera is weird. That's better. Of how this makeup that I said was like the budge proof laugh all day makeup lasted, and I think it lasted pretty good. Let's zoom in a little bit without knocking my camera over. Yeah. So eyebrows, still there. Eyeshadow is still on there and pretty crease free. Underneath it's worn off a little bit, but that's why I did that sloppy, smudgy proof so that it, like it was supposed to be. Mascara is off a little bit, but like I said, I would use a tinted, but I think my skin still looks pretty even. The blush has faded, but do you know it's still there? See that highlight? But bam. So I think what I have left is the cream brush, blush can put underneath. Obviously no lip products left. Outside of liquid lipstick. Wow, I'm tired. There may have been a smidge of wine in my dinner tonight, in a glass going in my mouth. Outside of liquid lipsticks, there's not anything that's gonna last all day, and through Rib Fest, and then I made cauliflower mac and cheese, which by the way, 2 thumbs up. Place your noodles with cauliflower, it's delicious. So yeah, so I'm happy with how it still looks. I wouldn't feel like I had needed too much or any touch up if I was going out the door right now to do something, but what I'm really going to be doing is washing my face and crawling right back there into my bed, and I'm excited about all the sleeping that's about to happen. So again, I already thanked you for watching, but I'm going to thank you again 2 minutes later, and have a great night. Bye.